It's your job, bud.
Ooh, sorry, Vassal.
Yeah, because I'm. Oh yeah. Do you guys want music on in the background? I can put on some more chill stuff.
I can't hear it because I've got my own music on, so it don't bother.
Okay. Well, you can just choose if you want to have it on or not, because you can just mute the stream or not. I don't care. Helps me lock in into my ADHD brain. So.
Very valid. Let me. Oh yeah.
Alright, chat. Alright, if Salmer's not here, then we'll just start. Okay.
When was this event?
I don't know. This was a bit ago, but you guys were playing the this Zarya Genji comp a bit odd. So today I'm going to speak about, like, again, how the comp works a bit more. I'm going to help you guys with just getting your fucking angle set up, all this type of shit. But I'm also going to help you guys with your ults and, like, how to snowball the game. That's what I really want to look at as well. Because what I've realized in these first fights is, like, we're not farming any Zarya charge. We're not really standing in the right places. And we're not figuring out what they have and, like, adapting to it, yeah? So, like, the first thing we see on their comp is they have no one on their team that is going to be able to shoot us from range, yeah? They have no one to deal with Juge if we play super slow and we play back, okay? And what is good about our comp is we have a lot of movement. We can Lucio speed, we can bubble to peel, we can Sojourn slide into a direction, we can carry TP, we have dash, right? They also have a lot of movement, but they're very much all in. When this person digs to go in, we have to play the game, yeah? If we stand about and watch them go in and we just take it, we're just gonna die, okay? So the best thing that we can do against this comp is play slow, bait them to come in, save our cooldowns, and then when they decide to move, we flip the map or we run into them and we out-tempo them, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys at the start, yeah? So we TP'd out and it was a bit troll because my Zarya didn't take it, but it doesn't matter. Like, it's chill. We don't mind. What I want for Juge is try not to waste your E as fast as possible and just press tab and see who you're against. You can stand in the middle of, like, the map and just shoot whoever the fuck you want, okay? From here. You don't need to move from this position if you get LOS. Because if they try to run it into you, it's a shooting range. You're playing Kovacs at that point, you know? You have no one to contest you, okay? All I need, if we're doing that, is I want my Lucio to play with my Genji. Or, because they don't have poke, you can even do this, where my Kiri plays with my Genji to take the angle, and my Lucio's ready to speed these guys when they decide to go in, okay? But I much prefer my Lucio and Genji playing together, okay? So, what we should be looking for is, I'm going to go in my Zarya POV, I'm going to show you guys, like, the first, like, 20 seconds. Oh, I got an advert.
Oh, yes.
Second, there we go. I'm going to show you guys the Zarya POV for 20 seconds. You're going to see how we decide to try to play the game. Oh, hi, Summer.
Hello.
We try to play the game when we haven't done a single bubble rotation for charge. Okay, you ready? Watch. Zarya's walking. Right click. Walking. We've not bubbled anyone. We've not even bubbled ourselves. We're not really playing the game and we're already half HP. And during this time, I'm going back again. Look what we do. You ready? Juge, you can be Thanos in any position. And you slide up top. Okay? You do not need to slide up top. You just need to wait and let them walk towards you. Because you just get free kills. The fact that you do this, like, this is way too early. Okay? I'm perfectly fine for you to slide up to here when they decide that they want to run through to you, and you slide up and you flip the map. Okay?
Right.
Like, that's how you would do it. You want the Venture to go underground. You see her running towards you. She starts trying to unburrow. You go, whoop, and you're up here, yeah? That's what I want us to do. What I want my Zarya to do is, you don't need to worry about the point. You don't need to worry about the contest yet, okay? What you need to worry about is getting as much charge as possible in the 15 seconds you have by using Salmer, okay? By using Plutonium to just get an angle onto them and shoot them. Their comp is super just, I'm going to run at you guys and not care about angles. So if you guys get any type of, like, little thing, you win the game, okay? So we'll watch it one more time. I want a bubble really fast, okay? The faster I get my bubble with my Genji going in, my Genji doesn't need to use his dash. He can play on this high ground, drop, and just right-click the Zarya, and they'll shoot him and you'll get charge. And then you can just dash out and retake the space, yeah? But what I want is I want my Genji and Lucio to be ready to just get charged for my Zarya, okay? Lucio, don't int yourself. You're not a bubble target, really, but, like, you're just making it where the Genji has speed, okay? So, the fact that we're walking up with my Zarya right now into them, we're never winning this, okay? We're never winning this into their comp. They'll shoot the fuck out of you. And you'll see it. Even though they don't have the poke and they're playing further, we don't really have the space. We're not really looking for bubbles, so they have the point. And then when we walk, boom, half HP. We have nothing. Jude just now gone onto the high ground for no reason, and we're in a suspicious situation because my Zarya still doesn't have charge. We still haven't bubbled. We still haven't bubbled. We still haven't bubbled. We still haven't bubbled. We go get a kill, and I'm going to look at my Zarya charge. Still haven't bubbled, yeah? So I really, really need my Genji and Zarya to just be talking about getting my Zarya charge. You can walk as Zarya if you have 80 charge in one bubble, you know? Like, that's way better. But if you don't have that, we're dead, yeah? See, Jude, when you jumped up this high ground, their Venture was like, oh, I'm going to go for you, and then it was kind of a bait anyway. It's really risky, but, like, she dies for it, you know? Because she goes for you, and then you just drop down and live. It's way easier if you already have the space and you see her coming from a mile away, because she could technically one-shot you here, okay? So yeah, we need to play for more space with this comp to shoot them, and we need to play slower to farm our charge, yeah? And when we get our charge, that's when we go really aggressive, okay? Because either, if they're not aggressive in time, it's because we've shot the fuck out of them and they're low, and we can push our advantage with our charge. But if they decide to go in, we're going to get charged from peel bubbles and from flipping the map, okay? The sun's really tilting me right now. 1 second, here we go. So, I'm gonna again look at the charge that our Zarya has. Look at the charge their Zarya has. We've used two bubbles. Oh wait, that's not. Wait, that is us. We've used 2 bubbles at the same time because we're low. Yeah.
I took a couple.
Both of my guys are low, and we've just gotten a pick. Their Zarya is way higher charge than us and has another bubble coming out. So because we haven't used our bubbles in so long, it means that we're just at a passive disadvantage in the fight, even though we got a pick. Okay. So yeah. Goes from up here. Ooh, do this. So yeah, this is quite aggressive, Jude. Drop back, whatever, but Salmer gets the pick. And what you need to be doing, Plutonium, is you need to be wherever the Genji is, yeah? You need to be on this fucking pillar, being ready to jump up here to go in with him. Because you guys are a pincer angle. The way the Zarya comp works is a bit of like a 3-2. So that's just like, imagine in football, you're playing like a 4-2-2-4, whatever it is, bro, I don't know. But like, you have it where you have 2 people here and you have 3 people here. And these 2 are creating a side angle with these 3 so that you can get a pincer from a side. That's all you want. You want a pinch, yeah? And behind your Zarya is a Kiri and a Sojourn, and your Zarya is here, and then you have your Genji and your Lucio, yeah? Well, that's another G.
Oh,
your Lucio.
GG.
Yeah, if you do this, it's GG, you win the game. And then when these guys go in to dash onto the backline, and you guys walk forward, the people that are in the middle of the backline in here are dead. Their Zarya has no heal because the backline has to carry the Genji, and the Genji has a bubble, or the Zarya is dead because the Zarya don't get heal, or the carry's dead because the carry don't get a peel, and you guys just walk over them, yeah? So we understand how this works. If we have 3 people here doing this, and we have 2 people getting ready to dash on a side, here, anyone in this area is dead, yeah? Because that's where their backline is. Great.
Yeah.
Perfect. So that's what you really want to be aiming for the whole time with this comp. And the reason we need Zarya charge is because it's easier to go faster into them when you already have the charge. Your bubbles can be for like saving people way more than building charge. So we want to make sure that we have that energy anyway, okay? Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys decide to walk up. Our pathing is a bit harder, yeah? But you see how because you're back here, our Genji's slower, he's able to get shot out as he's trying to move. My Zarya is also low HP. Juju's now playing at the back of the map, like he's just chilling, you know? Like, what we really need here is, as my Genji's running across this, that's when my Zarya starts to walk, and then when my Genji goes, my Zarya's like here now. And because we've done it at a good timer, they're walked up as well, trying to match, and we win the fight. When right now, I think we lose this fight, or we get traded because their Zarya has charge, and we waste a few bubbles. Yeah, and we're dead because they have more charge than us. Even though we got the first pick, we're dead, you know? Which is really rough. We'd never want our Zarya to die first. Pardon, what'd you say?
I went crazy on that venture.
Yeah, you did. When she was on high ground, you did one-shot her. Like, if we have a 4v5, we should be winning, you know? No matter what.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really weird. But it's just like a positional issue. Like, Jude, you're way too static and erratic and whatever it is to just move around, yeah? When all you need to do is you need to be a nonchalant hit scan player. I'm going to tell you right now, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Look at them, just shoot. Just peek them, just shoot and peek. Holy hell, we're zimming. Like, you're cheating, bro. You're locking in.
No, I'm not cheating. Look,
No, I know it's console, don't worry.
don't put the allegations on my back, bro.
But like, yeah, like, you should just be hard swinging them. You can still be peeking right now. It's the fact that every time we're playing the game, you're giving yourself this angle and you're cutting it off. When you want to be giving yourself, instead of hugging the corner for the swing, whenever you swing, you want to be wide away from the corner because it gives you more LOS of whatever you want to look at the whole time, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're playing like this, they're closer to you. You don't get as much line of sight. You're swinging like this, you get more line of sight of everything, and they're further away, and you get reaction time to slide, okay? If you're holding like this, you're going to slide into the wall. If you're holding like this, you can slide in any direction you want, okay?
I got a quick question, though. Like,
yes?
What if Juge decides to go on the other high ground after the Reaper TP'd on top, like, to me, the Genji? Like, if he decides to go to the left high ground, like, where he's standing, but to the other side.
If they've used their engage tool, so yeah, like the TP up here or the Venture's digged onto you, and Juge wants to take a really aggressive push here, yeah, great. That's the open space. That's a perfect angle up here now. But it doesn't mean that you're not playing slow. Like, these guys are walking backwards into their area. So I'll tell you when you should do it. Like, right now, you should just be standing on main, shooting them. Our Genji should be going in, and after you see this TP, you should be in a situation where you have here, where you can see the Reaper, and you can make your decision, yeah? You can make your decision if you want to slide up to here, and you can shoot them if you want, yeah? Like, good suggestion, yeah? Like, but you have to wait for them to use their engage tools, okay? You're like, come to me so that I can live. And then if they waste their abilities that would be on, like, to go to you, Juge, that's when you can move, yeah?
Yep.
Cool. So, a lot of the time, the thing with Genji and Zarya is you guys can get a lot of rotations of your bubbles and stuff without wasting dashes. Like, I like that you dash out here. This is really good. Because it's going to give us some charge. However, my Zarya is low HP and is now standing in front of 4 as we dash out, you know? So what I need us to do is some of our bubbles need to be known if it's going to be like we're full engaging or we're not. And the way that we know this is if they've used Wraith, if they're down in bubbles, if they've wasted Suzu, or if like they have no dig, that's our timer for us to get aggressive. As you said, if Juge is jumping up here when they don't have dig, I would want my Sojourn to have aggressive angles on main here at the same time, yeah? I would want my team to be running into them as we take this super aggressive angle, yeah?
But could
However,
AMP also be, like, when we know they don't have a reason to go in, or is it just, like, you need something more?
It depends, because if they've used AMP to, like, speed and now they're kiting, and they don't have it and you still have AMP, it can be a use. It's just AMP is a lot harder because it's more of like a tempo tool in the sense of like they still have the stuff to survive, like the bubbles and the Wraith and the dig and the Suzu. Like the AMP is just like that stops them from engaging onto you. So you can still take a soft engage and gain space when they use AMP, but whenever they use an ability, that's when you go to kill them. So if they AMP, you can still be like, I'm bubbling for charge, and Juge can still take the aggressive position. But instead of my Zarya running in it to here to try kill them, my Zarya is going to play still a bit further back, waiting for my Genji to get out. Yeah? Because they can't chase my Genji after he leaves, you know? Because they won't have AMP. Cool. Good questions. So yeah. See the fact that you slide onto the Reaper, you're down.
One more thing, like about the bubbling for charge.
Yeah.
Should it be the Genji or the Zarya who should be calling that the most? Because me as a Genji, I find it very helpful when I know when the Zarya has bubbles. But on the other hand, like the Zarya doesn't know what I'm gonna do and like when I'm going in, unless I call it and say I mean, bubble.
It's not one or the other. You both need to be talking to each other, right? It needs to be, I want to get charged. Can you get me charged? And you go, can you bubble me 3, 2, 1? Bubble goes out, yeah?
Yeah.
And then you leave, and then the Zarya goes, I have 1 bubble, we can bubble again. And then you can do it. Or Zarya goes, I have no bubbles, like, play slow, yeah? That's what
Yeah.
our comms should be looking like. It should be talking about what our resources are. So if you don't want to go in, but your Zarya needs charge, then you just have to not play for you. Like you don't force yourself, you know? You have to give up the space, yeah? But like,
Yeah.
if you can go in to give your Zarya charge, you should be saying, oh, we can look for bubble here. And your Zarya can go, yeah, I have bubble, I have bubble.
Yeah.
Boom. Easy,
Okay.
yeah? Super simple.
Yeah.
So. Cool. But yeah. It's a bit of a clutch pants trying to fight. If like your only other option is Lucio, right? If you're not wanting to play with your Genji all the time, is speed around Juge against this comp, as much as possible to give him the angles that he wants. Okay.
Yep.
Save your amp to speed him out. That's if you're really scared with your Genji. I don't think you should be, but like. If you say like your Genji's really far up and you can't get there, just make sure Juge is going where he wants to go, okay?
Yeah.
That's your other option. Great. Cool. The great thing about this comp that we're on is whenever you get ult Juge,
Yep.
you can become the flanker, yeah? With your Lucio.
Yeah.
And your Genji can still go in with bubble and you pincer around the side with beam and boom, you kill everybody, you know? So keep that in mind as well. That's going to come into account when I talk about our ultimates a bit more. Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Great. So we actually get out and live a little bit, which is chill, but... Oh, did my Kiri die? Okay, that's rough. I'm going to skip forward until we have ults real quick. Because I don't know how well this goes. I don't know, honestly. I feel like it's not the best.
I think we lost that one. No.
Yeah. We swapped to Cass, which is fine. It's still... Cass does the exact same as Sojourn here, okay? It's just you're wanting to swing wide and aggressive, because if their Venture goes onto you, you can flash their Venture, unless they get the bubble, okay? So...
Yeah.
I want to question you guys. How would you use your ult in this scenario when they have 5 and you guys are homeless? Yeah, you guys have nothing but Kitsu. What is our game plan here to try get their ults out, okay? Because we've played a bit slow, we've unfortunately waited until the point's unlocked, yeah? That's okay. We need to fight or else we're just going to lose, okay? Who here does fight plans? All of you or none? Or one?
All of us.
Cool.
Yeah.
Someone tell me how you guys would want to play this fight into their 5 ults.
I think we would want to like Kitsu diagonal point and like go in with bubble on Genji. Because I feel with Kitsu they have to respond, especially with the bubbled Genji dive, and we're close to 3 ults, so we could like if they're slow to respond, we could build those 3 ults.
Okay. Both of you aren't wrong. You're both, like, pretty correct. I agree with, like, we have to think about it like this. We want them to use ult so that we can get our ult economy back. That's what one of you's saying, yeah? Well, you're both kind of saying that. One of you saying if we go take a dry fight, they might just use it to wipe us, and boom, you got them to use ult, and we've done nothing. The other one is saying if we use our ult, we can make it a chance for us to win if they fuck up, and give us time to farm our ults, and they can match with their ults. Which means, if we think about what I talked about a few weeks ago with the fucking Uno theory and +2 and all this type of stuff, when we use this, we're +1, okay? Which is then either forces them to match, yeah? Or, if you're against a team like this, most of the time, they'll use 2 ults, or even 3 ults, yeah? Which is really good, yeah?
Yep.
So both plans are fine, dependent on how you execute them, but I like the Kiri ult plan, because you are close to your ults, and in the fight, you kind of want to farm it, okay? You want to farm your ults in the fight, so that when you come back in the next fight afterwards, they might have used double support, and, I don't know, hopefully Grav, like, they might have used these 3, and you guys are walking in with 1, 2, and 3, yeah? That's what you guys want to do. So, I'm going to watch how you play the fight. But you have, like, a pretty decent idea of it, so it's good. So, this is what we don't want, okay? We don't want them to have the first swing onto us, use their ults, and then we try to match, yeah? We know we can't match in the ult track, okay? If they're going to go first into us like this, doing what... I forgot who said the first plan, I didn't really catch your name, but doing what we said first, where we just take a dry fight, is better, yeah? If we see they have better positioning and they're fronting up to go first, we use nothing. okay? If we're about to get to point the first, we use something, yeah? This is a perfect example of when to use what. So if we get ulted first, nothing. If we ult first, they're going to use, and we can try play the fight, yeah?
Yeah.
Great. A little bit unfortunate, but they did use at least 2. And we have 3 coming back anyway. Okay. I don't know if you guys get a fight to do any good setups here, but we'll see, because the map's quite... it's actually not that short. Okay. I'm going to ask the question again. How would you guys use your ults in this scenario, okay? You have Grav, you have Beat, you have Blade. What do they have? They have Reaper ult, Venture ult, Beat, yeah? What do we need to look out for as we walk in here?
Blossom?
Reaper ult, yeah.
We need to, them hiding with a Blossom. We need to be scouting for that pre-fight. That's what we should be talking about. After our ult track from Plutonium, it should be, okay, where are we walking? Let's carry the Reaper. He has Blossom, yeah? What we can say is, we should beat Blade this fight, yeah? Beat Blade and look for their Lucio. That's what my plan would be. It would be beat Blade and look to try Ajax or Lucio with your Blade. Yeah? As simple as that.
Here, I think what we do, like, we'd Grav, and then, like, their Lucio would most likely beat, and then we'd respond with better beat. And then if they use the rest of their stuff, then we might upload, depending on it.
What we need to understand about Grav is, we don't have charge, and we're 15% off. Okay?
Yeah.
When we do have Beat and Blade. So, the issue with us waiting for Grav is that if they have a setup and we're playing slow, we're wasting time on the point, as well as we're just going to get wiped by us walking into a place slowly. Yeah?
Yeah.
We're in a situation where if we use, like, Beat Blade, and then they beat, we can clean up a fight with Grav after we've got our charge from, bubbling our Genji 2 times when he's blading and stuff. Or bubbling my fucking Cass and Genji as they go in. And mid-fight, we can use our Grav and we can win. Okay? So let's watch how the fight goes. Because you guys have said what you really want to do. And we'll see. We shouldn't be TPing, but it's okay. We've been a bit slow on our rotates. So we're flipping the map. Cool. Good. Let's think about who's going where. Let's think about when we're doing stuff, okay? My Lucio needs to be in range with his beat for my Genji, okay? This Genji angle's good. If my Lucio's with my Genji right now, it's all over the wall, bro. I'm hype as fuck. Yeah? You're glued to this man at this point. So because you're not, boom, we blade, we go for the bubble. We need to beat. Okay, we're kiting. We're a bit all over the place. It's a bit of a messy fight everywhere. But because of our execution, we're a little bit slow, so it's worse. Yeah? Our Genji wants to go in and blade. We want to be playing fast. We have a really good angle for it, but my team's kind of just watching and play the game, We're kind of just chilling around. You can hold you holding your beat isn't the end of the world there. Like, you do get a better beat because you beat second, theoretically, right? But, doesn't mean we can't not be going like this when our Genji goes like this. We need to be in here. We need to be pushing into them. As much as it's scary, right? They have this, they have this. If we're just going to watch him play the game, we're going to lose,
Yep.
So, you ready? Our Genji, I don't know what our timer was, but if we're 3-2-1ing, Juju's already peeking it. Juju's ready to go. My Zarya is ready to bubble. You guys should be taking the aggro from them earlier. You guys should be up to here. You should be, you're here, but our Zarya should be walking up already with my Lucio on this side angle being ready to go and my Kiri playing. And we should be already able to touch the point. The fact that you're in this bit as Genji and we're here, who's my Zarya beaming, yeah? Who's this guy gonna kill? Who's my Cass really shooting, yeah? We want to Ajax this person, so we need to be up in the range of it, yeah? And Blade. So he's able to get a beat off. Imagine if we're a bit further up, earlier, yeah? We could flash this guy in the middle of the air, slow him down, boom, he's dead. We could beam him as Zarya, boom, he's dead. We have so many chances to kill this Lucio. He ints his beat. You guys have called for the Blade to try Ajax as well, I'm pretty sure, if you're doing this plan, yeah?
Yeah.
You had the right plan. You had the right idea. Our execution is just a bit sloppy, yeah? Oops. So now, we have a fight where their Venture's gone behind, my Kiri's TP'd and now has bubble. We're just all over the place, Everything's happening. And it's a fight which is like super unpredictable. And if we look at our angles, they have this on us, they have this on us. We're in a kill zone. We can fucking die. 1, 2, 3. Yeah? This is really suspicious position now. It's really hard for us to clutch. We might not even get our grab out, you know? We use our grab, but no one's there again, you know? So we've had a situation where we had equal ults and we can win the ult fight, but we've lost a 3-2, yeah? We've used 3, they've used 2, and we've lost. What's one thing I say we should never do? We should never lose a fight where we use 3 and they use 2. Yeah? Great. Okay. This point is over. That, like, whenever you lose first on Flashpoint, yeah, the only other fight you really will have if you want to use ults is 75. Yeah, it's 75%. This is your kill time for you to use your ults and win. If you use your ults and lose, it's rough. Yeah, you just need to go into next and you need to look to farm again. You're lucky because their ult economy is not the greatest, and at least you have like this coming up and you can farm your Kitsu at the same time. But like your ult economy is this is how you save your ult economy, is you have to fight at 75. You know. Because if you win at 75, they have to retake and you can farm ults for the next point. If you lose, at least they would have had to use ults because they want to cap the point. So 75 is like the crucial, that's like the crunch time, you know?
Okay.
Great. So we should just be thinking about the next point. We know where it's going to be because of, like, they changed it. Next point is going to be over here, yeah? So we can already just start moving. We can't get a touch. Or is it over here? I don't know. I think it is over here. Yeah, it is.
I didn't know there was a pattern to that, to be honest.
They changed it where it can't go like this. Where it can't go like this one and then this one. Yeah. But to be fair, it could go to here or here. So I was kind of wrong. But I just took a guess.
Valid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, we don't have ults apart from noon. What do our ults do? Someone tell me right now what I said a few weeks ago. What do our ults do?
They give us an extra man.
Yeah.
They give us an extra man. They give us a passive advantage. They give us space. They give us kills. Yeah? No matter what, pressing Q is good. So when we have noon, our bubble target, our Suzu target, our amp speed target is Juge. Juge gives us map space. Okay? Juge gives us a chance to win the fight. Yeah? What we should be thinking, someone tell me what our plan is with noon, yeah? Where are we going? What are we doing?
I think we wanted to go right side here.
Right side.
Yep, over here.
Yeah, so we get like the far range
high
of them
grounds.
since they have a close range.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Great. Perfect. Yeah? And when we noon, what do we do with our noon? Yeah, we use noon. Boom. This is my cast. He's here. Where do we go? Do we walk with it? Do we stand AFK? What do we do?
Walk.
Yeah. Where are we walking? Obviously, if they're playing here, tell me where you're walking.
Just forward.
Yes, we're walking into them. Yes. Because when you walk into them with your noon, you make the choke here. They have to either give up the space or they die. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Great. Awesome. Well done. So sometimes they'll get to the point first. Don't worry about that. You're still fine. You can still take your wide angle, yeah? Because nooning will retake the space on the point. You get so many angles. You're pathing perfect right now. Kiri, I'm witnessing a lot of the time you're getting caught up doing side missions, okay?
Yeah.
You just need to make sure when you rotate, you're not wasting your TP. This is going to be the second time you're going to have to press shift to TP onto your team if you're late, you know? You want to be there to Suzu them, okay? Jude right now, he should be swinging with you and the noon onto all of these people. That's how many heads? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get all of them, yeah? They're forced to run away because what do we have? We have 80% damage reduction Cassidy at the start of his noon with a Suzu, with a bubble, with an amp speed. Are they going to kill him? Fuck no. They cannot if we just bubble this dude, okay? But because our carry's a bit late, because we don't swing immediately with it, they get the advantage, they pincer us, Juge is useless, we waste our ult, yeah?
Yeah.
So, what am I trying to tell you guys with this Zarya comp, okay? Right now, with ults. Anyone know?
Like, pincer, go fast with them.
More with ultimates, right? When we have ultimates, using our ults first to do what we want is better than using our ults second to react to what they've done. Yeah? So we know we want the point. We know we have a noon. We know we want to use noon. What are we thinking about the whole time? Nooning first. Yeah? What are we thinking about over here when we're looking to Kitsu and they have 5 ults? We want to Kitsu first. Yeah? If we're trying to win these fights as a Zarya comp, we need to use our ultimates first. Okay? In all of these fights, we've been caught off and we've had to either wait and have them use their ults first into us and die, or we match with our ults and die. Yeah? The only time we had a good execution of something was over here with Blade. And even then, it's like, we're still not that ready. We've used our ult first, but we're not ready to do stuff with it, okay? You guys need to be ready to play the game. Sorry, I've got the hiccups.
No worries.
Oh, good, bro.
Salmer's hitting the clutch pants. Trades are always good. But same plan for next fight. Now they're the broke homeless people. They have nothing. We should win next fight for free, yeah? But if we let them run into us first and we've not done anything and we're playing super reactive and passive with our comp, we're always going to lose into this, okay? Like, at the start of the game, be passive. You're 0-0. No one has anything, yeah? You can shoot them, you can play slow, you can farm your charge. When we get ultimates in this Zarya comp, we can be way more explosive, okay? We can Kitsu first, we can beat first, we can run in with our Genji blade, we can noon first, we can grab a Zarya and shoot the Zarya and kill her. We can do whatever the fuck we want, okay? Chill. So yeah, our pathing here is a bit odd. I would rather have you guys at least just like walk up here and just walk through main with noon. I think it would just maybe be better, unless you get booped off the map. But you know, if you push them out of their position and you're not like, if you don't have Juge face tanking everybody and you push them off this high ground and you slowly gain charge as they run backwards, that's okay. But like, the only reason you're able to do that is because they have nothing. If they have ultimates, they're into you right now and you're dead, you know? So yeah, watch out, Juge. So we should be looking to use our ults. We have such a big advantage and we're taking a dry fight. Boom, we finally use one. You see what happens as soon as we use this ultimate? This person goes, I'm leaving. These two are like, not even peeking yet. And this fucking Venture is inting the fuck out of the game, you know? Like, we press Q and they all sprint away and they're scared. Okay. What we need to do when we use our Kitsu is no matter what, you never leave it as 5 people, okay? Do you guys know, like, do you guys know in NA the team Sakura?
Yeah.
Yep.
Their tank Zeb used to, I know Natsuki, right? So their tank Zeb used to say to Natsuki, why were you not in my Kitsu? Even though he's a tank player, he doesn't press Q. He's like, why are you not in my Kitsu? Natsuki would go, oh, I'm dealing with the Tracer side angle. He's like, why? It's like, well, because if I don't, she's going to kill us. It's like, she's going to kill us in a Kitsu? No, you get 3 amp speeds, you get 3 amp heals, you get 3 fucking Suzus, you get fire faster rate. If she comes into that Kitsu, she's fucking dead. Don't care about her, okay? So what we should do on this Kitsu is we stand here, we just aura farm. Boom, this is our point, walk into us. What we do instead is we sack Juge at the back. Juge is the only one doing the right thing of standing in a Kitsu, yeah? Because the rest of us have decided we're now going to run out of our Kitsu to go even further into their team. And now, oh, we've been counter-Kitsu'd. Okay, it's bad. What I want is I want my Zarya standing here with the Kitsu on point, maybe jiggle peeking the corner, just tapping it to get it, and you cap the point, and you win the game, yeah? As soon as you leave this Kitsu, your whole advantage is gone, yeah? So I don't care. You could be on a fucking bald Tracer Lucio comp with a fucking carry. When you use Kitsu, I want 5 people in that shit, okay? Because what are they going to do against you? They have to use an ult, they have to match. Kitsu, like, the reason Kiryu's OP is because she can farm 1,000 Kitsus in a second, and it's the best ult in the game right now, you know?
Yep.
I got a quick question, though. If
Yes.
we Kitsu but don't have any charge, do we still keep going baiting in for the charge?
But we do bubble pretty fast, no?
You get bubble all the time, and odds are, like, if they don't front up, you still have that. So, like, for example, I feel like the only person that could maybe be allowed to is your Genji to be able to get you charged. But, like, even then, if you're standing here as Zarya and your Genji's here right now and he's got a bubble on him in here, you'll have 2 bubbles back in no time, you know? So, like, you'll be able to get charged no matter what. Like, I think 4
I'm
bubbles.
just thinking, like, if the Genji should go outside of the Kitsu to just get charged.
Yeah, you can if you want to. You're like the only one that's maybe allowed to, but like, I would want everyone else to be in there. I want my Lucio to be amping as much as possible. I want my carry to be like shooting or healing as much as possible. I'd want my fucking Cassidy to be beaming the fuck out of them, you know, on his little roller. Great.
Hey, watch out! That roll is important.
Real though.
So you see how like we use our ults first and we have the
that.
advantage, but because we run out of it and we don't use the fact that we have the ult, they use theirs and kill us all. That's not good. You know, we never want that in any of these team fights. We want to play our ults. It's like you wouldn't use a Noon here and then just leave him to die whilst the rest of you are gone over here, you know? You would walk with the Noon to make it where you give him the most value. That's the same with every ult. When you use beat, I want us to use beat and say what we're using it for, yeah?
Yeah.
Beat push right now, call a target, yeah? Lucio, boom, free kill. Like, over here on the Blade fight, if you look for a beat Blade and you decide you're beating to go super fast, you instantly need to call a target. If everyone pre-fight knows we're killing Lucio, as soon as that guy's in the air, 70 charge Zarya is beaming him, a Genji Blade is on him, a Cass is shooting him, a Lucio is trying to boop him back in the air so he doesn't go to the floor, and my Kiri's shooting him, all with a beat Blade. We know what we're all doing. Boom, he's dead, yeah? You get the freest Ajax of your life, and then you can type in the chat, lol, Ajax, you're so bad. You know? Like, you can do that. Even though you guys just probably played it well. So yeah, now, look at our ults, yeah? We had ult advantage of these two. We use one, don't use anything else. We get out of the ult, and now 1, 2, 3. They have 3 ults, almost 4, and we're retaking with 2, you know? And it's way harder for us to play the game.
Because also, in the worst case, if we're standing in the Kitsu and we just don't get nothing, we can just use Noon instantly after as well, right?
Yeah.
To just regain tempo.
When you use Kitsu, you get your cooldowns back faster. Yeah? Everyone knows this. So if they have used a bubble, you are lapping them in your bubble. You are lapping them in your amp. You have more resources, yeah? So that means they are forced to use their Kitsu and match into you, and if you already have the space, you will just Noon their Kitsu and kill them. You will just pocket your guy and you will win the game, yeah? Like, we've used it on the point. That's all I want. I want us to use it on the point because we can cap the point. And they're going to be like, oh no, we can't give point flip for free, and one of them will in. I'll tell you that right now. You play an OWCS, and if someone Kitsu's on the point, someone will in. If you go watch fucking the Koreans do it, oh my, I was mad. I was mad at them playing the Zarya comp. Like, you know? Like, you know, people have instinct of like, I can't give the flip, but it's like, just give it and retake, you know? But like, they don't want to. Okay, yeah, again, 2 sides of a coin doing different things, yeah? This one's going in, flipping the game against these two. These two are trying to rotate so they can walk up and play the game, you know? Juge is now at the back of the map. We should be, again, we have this Noon. Let's just use it. Let's talk about it. Let's figure out where we want to path to use it, okay? If I see in my game people are going around with an ultimate for more than like 2 points or like at least 3 fights, and you've had your ultimate for 3 fights, you're trolling the game actively. I'd rather have Juge pop his ultimate and get 1 shot than him hold it and us lose fights, yeah?
Yep.
So press Q. It's a press Q challenge on this comp, yeah? Not all together. We talk about what ults we want to use, but like we should be pressing it, yeah? We should have the ult rotation of using it. Cool.
But just to clarify, with the Noon, you can use it purely just to get more space on them. Like, for example, if you want to get space on the point, it's a valid use to just use Noon to get so much space and to just get an advantage by getting that space.
Yeah,
okay.
Because like,
sorry.
No, you go. Say what you're gonna say.
And it's kind of also like that you can use it just to regain your turn. You use your turn, use your cooldowns, and then you use Noon again, so they can't go in again, and then you just regain your cooldowns and do the
although you have to care about using your turn and then using second if they have ults. This is what I'm saying. If they use their ults first and then you're reactively using yours, it's worse. I would rather have you guys, if you're going to, use your turn being the noon, yeah? Your turn being a Genji dashing in is good, but like, if you use an ultimate on your turn, it's an even more powerful turn, you know? It's an even more powerful go. So that's great. But yeah, using noon to just gain space of the point, you get options when you get the point, you know? Your Zarya can play here. You have the map space. Your Cass can then play at the back of the map after the noon. Your Genji can have different flank angles all around. You can see them as they're trying to retake, which allows you to fight where you want to fight, yeah? If they run in through main, my Cass is in a better position than them. Boom, boom, boom. He's headshotting. We win. You know?
I got another question. Like, if we get to point and they have to retake, where would they most likely want to retake, and where would we most likely want to take the fight?
So, what you guys would want is you would want your Zarya playing corner, like here. Your Cass playing high ground, so he gets LOS of very much everything. I would want my Genji to either be playing on the other side of the choke here, so that he can loop round and catch them with my Zarya walking forward, or he can play and just shoot the choke when they try to go through. And then I would have my Kiri play with my Cass and look at my Zarya, like she'd maybe be here and she'd be shooting with my Cass and be healing both sides, and my Lucio would be here, yeah? What they would do is they are playing a comp that does this, okay? They go, my Reaper TP's behind, and my team does this. And they sprint in a straight line, you know? Like, that, they're really one-dimensional. Their comp is super good against, no offense, but like teams of your rank, yeah? Because it's just go in, go in, go in, go in, go in. Like, that's all they care about, yeah? Angles don't exist in this. They just have to run in together, and 5 monkeys together strong, you know? When you guys are trying to play the game and actually learn and be a bit better than that, so you're thinking about, oh, I have a little bit of a pincer, I have my Cass in a better position, I'm farming my bubbles, I'm doing this, and, you know, whatever. You're trying to add, like, the little bit of the steps to it to make it where you're actually a better team. When you play a comp like this, will you learn certain things? You'll learn probably team play, you'll learn how to say 3-2-1 and some cons, but you're not learning how to play your characters. You're not learning how to play the game, you know? You're learning how to talk in the game. You're learning how to team fight. You're not learning how to set up a team fight, how to use your ults properly. You're learning any of that, right? So the only thing that they could technically do is, like, their Zarya starts walking here and their Reaper TPs onto the Cass, yeah? And, like, if that happens and my Kiri's here, whatever, it's literally as simple as, okay, they've used bubble TP, they've used all this stuff, they're running in, let's just try use one of our ults first and we can kill them. Or what we do is we turn around, we peel bubble my Cass, and we try force his Wraith. Yeah? Make sense? Like, they're forced to take from here. Yeah? Maybe their Venture will flank, but if they flank, we have the map space, right? So if we have the map space, we can scout. Scouting is OP, yeah? When you have the map space, you're allowed to, like, scout wherever the fuck you want. You can decide where you want to move in the fight. If Juge sees, again, if I'm going to go here, their Venture digging like this to go here, and he's playing here, Venture goes this way, Juge can counter-rotate and say, okay, I'm going this way, and now I'm going to loop around. Or Juge can go, I'm just going to walk here. Boom. I'm going to walk this way. Boom. Juge gets reaction time to do stuff. If we see the Reaper walking main and we see the Reaper TPing, Juge can go, I'm walking into their team and fuck their Reaper, I don't care about him. I'm going to go shoot them now because he's not a threat to my front line. Or I'm going to walk this way and now the Reaper has to walk across the point to get to me, yeah?
Yep.
Overwatch is about options, yeah? Overwatch is about, you have, like, if you have one option, it's bad. If you're in a corner and your only thing that you can do is get a miracle pick, it's bad, yeah? You want to have the choice of different people to bubble, different places you can walk, different ways to use your ults, how to move. Like, the whole thing about Overwatch is options, okay? Doesn't matter if you're on a Ram comp, doesn't matter if you're on a Zarya comp, doesn't matter if you're on a Malga comp, doesn't matter if you're on a fucking Winston Diva comp, yeah? Anything like that, you need options for everybody, okay? Cool.
Options.
Yes. Like, if you are playing, I want you guys to think about this, right? I don't know if you guys do self VODs of yourself at times, or like a team VOD when I'm not here, or whatever it is. If you guys are doing anything like that, if you're sitting there and you say to yourself, I have no idea what I could do here, I'm like really struggling, think about what happened before, right? Did you give yourself the options with your positioning, okay? Are you giving yourself like good options of how to play the fight? If you're sitting there and you're like, I can only just shoot this one guy, I have nothing to do, then you're playing the game wrong, yeah? Cool. So yeah, whenever you lose fights, think about everyone's options, you know? Will we be playing in an area where it's like, we have different chances to bubble this guy or use this ult or jump this person, depending on what comp you're on, you know? You should have 2 at least. You should be able to do 2 things in the game at all times, yeah?
Yeah.
If you're doing one, you're losing. Because then you're one-dimensional. So this is what I like to call a conga line. It's a classic, yeah? Every Zarya team, for some reason, no matter the rank, again, you guys could be fucking masters, you could be an expert, whatever it is. For some reason, as on Zarya comps, everyone does this, and it tilts the fuck out of me, okay? But it's okay. So, we have ults. Juge still has his Noon, he's had it for about 6 fights, we'll allow it. But we also have Blade, and we're close to Grav. We are walking in a high ground area, and we want to take space. We know they have a comp where they want to set up to run into us, okay? So we need to use ults first and rotate accordingly. For example, I'm going to go to the POV of my Juge. Okay, this Lucio is a bit trolling. We see where the Zarya is. Perfect rotation, yeah? Really good from you, Juge. The fact that you go, I'm going into the open space, really nice. This is what I love to see. This is what good hit scans do. They walk into the open space, okay? We should keep on walking. Have my Lucio go with him. Holy, what the Grav? Hey, yo. That's weird. Okay. What I want my team to do here is my Genji can, like, walk up here and get bubble. As my team all rotate through this area, and then my Genji can just dash out. And then you flip the map, and you can take the point. Or you can Noon from here. Oh, that's an M. Ooh, dyslexia. You can Noon from here and have the whole LOS of where they're playing, and you can take the space, okay? We should be moving to this open space to Noon, yeah? That's what you should be talking about, Juge, as much as possible here, okay?
I think
they grab us on the rotate. Yeah, I mean, they grab us because we're a bit all over the place. Anyway. But at least they're wasting ults and it's a dry fight. Like, you guys have lived a fight where they've wasted ults. Which is good. They've used 2 and you didn't lose. You get a fast retake. But again, let's be talking about our ults. We want to use Noon. We want to go in and play the game. What do they have? We know they have Beat and we know they have Reaper ult. Yeah?
Yep.
You see how many times Salmer's putting himself into a position where he has a really good angle to use an ultimate and we can play the game, but we don't have anyone like with him and we're kind of just leaving him to like jerk his shit on his own? Like, we need someone to be here, like my Lucio, to always be here. You're finding the angle, Salmer, okay? You and Lucio need to speak to each other. You and Zarya and Lucio are crucial, yeah? Just how if Juge wants to do something and you want to do something and you want to do something, you're crucial, yeah? Everyone needs to speak to each other. If I see myself on a flank on my own, I need to be like, yo, Lucio, come with me, yeah? Let's hit a flank, yeah? That's all you have to say. Boom. The whole team knows what you're up to, okay?
Yep.
Great.
Funny thing, Eskel has actually been telling me to do it.
I've been trying to get this guy to do that shit so long, bro.
Well, now you're the one that needs to join his ass, okay? You're the one that needs to go with him instead of looking like the letter C.
That's my classic, bro.
Because I'll tell you right now, holy Pincerino, if this is what happens, right? Genji Lucio, boom. They run from this side. You swing with a Noon. Holy hell. Look at the pincer on these guys, yeah? You gain the map space. It doesn't matter your cast doesn't have speed. The Noon's enough to get the map space and you guys can clean up. Boom. Yep. Team fight 1. Team fight 1. I sound like Big Justice and fucking whatever his name is saying boom all the time. But like, it's a big boom. Like, it's a big boom. You kill the ball.
Can we get 5 big booms?
5 big booms.
Yeah. Boom, dad, boom, dad, boom, dad, boom, dad, boom. They're all dead if you play this. Like,
just like that.
It's so good. It is just like that. The game is not hard. The game is simple, okay? Overwatch is simple. Get into the right positions and just kill them. Like, you win this, okay? Cool. So, you see how we can't get through the choke point because my Genji's ready to go, but then they TP onto him. Bro, imagine he TPs here and you have a speed. He's literally out the fight. He's ruined his chances of playing. But because we don't have anything behind and you're scared to go, we can't walk through the choke, yeah? We need a distraction to get through this choke point. They can turn, and it's really hard for us to play the game. You haven't been able to hit the target that you want to hit. Big Grav. Grav Noon! Oh my god, Juge. This guy's just trying to go for the clip dump. We don't even get anyone. Okay, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. I'd rather have like a Grav Blade and use Noon for space, but like, it's okay. Oh,
Look at
reroll.
the Italian Blossom though.
At least my Zarya has charge. And a pocket. Oh. Okay, our timing's a bit off. Cool.
But
So, you guys have, at times, the right ideas, just terrible execution, okay? The fights that you should be winning, you have 1 or 2 people out of position, you're using ults 1 or 2 bits a bit wrong, yeah? But you have the ideas. I'm talking to you guys about how you want to use your ultimates, and you're telling me the right stuff. You're telling me the correct shit, okay? It proves to me that you guys can do it, okay? It's just when you're in the game, you're not actually executing it properly, okay?
Mhm.
Like, your plan of having a Genji flank to be able so you can walk through the choke, use Grav or whatever, perfect, yeah? Perfect. We're using our ults first, we have a pincer, we're winning the game. Your ult to beat Blade over here, perfect, yeah? Our execution is just bad. Our thought to Noon on the wide angle, perfect, we're just slow. Our thought about Kitsuing, perfect, we just don't have the execution, yeah? You know what you want to do in the fight, you just aren't executing it properly. If we get the execution down, again, I can't remember what league you guys are in, like open, right? You're killing every open team. You're shooting them all in the head. Are you in open or are you in advanced?
Bomber club.
What are you in? Wait, my bad.
We ain't competing in shit, bro.
Oh, okay. You competing in that shit? Okay. Well,
Fuck you, 3.8.
that's fine, bro. Oh, you're in contenders. I forgot.
Yeah, of course.
No, you're putting like fucking old and bored. W. But like, yeah, like, yeah, no, it's fine. I'm just trolling. But like, yeah, like you guys, bro, you'll stomp every person in scrims. You'll get all the scrim bucks. Yeah. One or two little tweaks. You just do little baby steps forward, and you'll be running a mile. Yeah. Great. This fight's now super rough.
Yeah.
Cool. At least my Zarya lives with charge. Big. We love to see that. Okay. Open space. We have ultimates. Let's see how we do it. My Genji again is taking a pretty elusive flank. We decide to try flip the burger, but we're leaving Juge. Yeah?
Boo!
When I say flip the burger, I mean flip the map. I'm sorry. I'm just so used to saying that because of
I'm
how it's in
okay.
Johan.
Oh, good. I understood.
Yeah. We're trying to turn this shit around, yeah? But like, again, we're leaving one behind. At least we out-tempoed this Reaper TP. Like, this guy, what is he doing? The whole game, what is he doing? You know? Like, he should not be able to get value by playing like this. And we should be looking to use an ult right now, you know? We should be looking to kill someone with an ultimate. See if we do anything. They Kitsu first. When we blades, at least we match beats. It's going to be a map fight. It's going to be a fight win. Oh!
It's like that.
Like that.
Let's go! See, at least you use your ults at the same time. This one was like, you bladed when they kitsued, so it's fine, you know? Like, but you had the idea to use our ults. Finally a fight win! W in the chat! Okay, we can turn the tempo now. We have the map space. We have everything. Let's not give up the game for free. We have 5 alive. We have ultimates that we can use first, yeah? Where are we holding? Where are we wanting to stand? This is the last bit that I'm going to be able to teach you guys, okay? Where do we want to stand? How are we going to use our ults first, okay? Where's people going, yeah? You see how when we were trying to walk in, they were using their ults and one-shotting us? How can we do that to them? How can we fuck them, yeah? What do we have? Kitsu, Grav, Noon, okay? Fuck Noon. We don't care about Noon right now, yeah? Noon's for retake if they get the space. We can retake our space with it. As we said, use it as our second turn. Will you do that if we already have the position on the map? We need to be thinking about these 2 ults like they are our life, okay? How are we setting up to get a Grav or a good Kitsu? Yeah? Let's watch. Let's see where you guys stand. Okay, little Jude flank. Putting the pressure. Okay, Lucio. This is what Captain Prash does. Okay, do you know Captain Prash?
Do
you know?
I am Captain Prash? Question mark.
Yes. Do you know Lep?
Kind of a bit, maybe. Yeah.
This is what they do. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, all doing something, and you are in the middle of the trifecta of doing stuff. Pick a side. You're like someone that doesn't vote. You're not voting right now. Go play the game. Pick a
think
side.
I realized I need to go with Selmer like in 10 seconds or something.
Mm-hmm. Like even if you're speeding Juge, it's better than you playing where you're playing right now. You know, you can make the wrong decision and it's better than this.
Right
okay.
After.
Yeah. When we have setup, we have the map. We have time to pick where we want to fight. The first thing I'm doing is I'm going with my Genji and I'm playing where he wants to play. I am playing with the person I am designated to play with. Yeah? My Genji Lucio, you two are a little battery pack of cards, bro. You guys, you go here right now, you're holding the space free. My Zarya's here, cool. Juge is here, great. We win the game. Boom! We can use our ults early. Big Justice style, bro. So he's already fighting the side angle, and you're just kind of like, oh, okay, wait, oh, am I joining you? Are we going here or not? Then you retake the space afterwards. W pick from Juge. You're not with him yet. You're not with him yet. You can be way more aggressive on this Reaper. Force his Wraith. Yeah? Play with my Genji. If you go into a VOD, or you watch yourself, and you think to yourself, what am I doing? You're wrong. You know how I said options are good?
Yep.
When you have all the options in the world and you don't pick any, that's bad, okay? Like, you give yourself the options, but you need to play the game, okay? Cool. We got a pick. Perfect. Great. Now they're matching the side, yeah? What do we do when they match the side? Yeah? They're trying to push us out this way. We have pressure on the other area, yeah? Juge can play way more aggressive onto this Zarya. We can now use an ult because they're trying to match. If you want to solo grab this Zarya right now, I wouldn't blame you. You can solo grab her and get the kill, and odds are you'll cap the point by the time you kill her, yeah? Because it takes up so fast. But we're walking backwards on both sides. You see? They're doing this, which means we should be doing this to kill them, because we have speed here and you guys can just cut them off and do that and play the game, yeah? But instead, when they're pushing us, instead of us going in like this with our grav and shooting them, we're doing this. Oh no! We're looking over here, which means these guys are able to walk through for free. We don't want that, okay? Overwatch is a yin and a yang. If one thing happens on one side of the map, something else needs to happen on the other side because you have an advantage, okay? So we walk forward and we grab, because these guys have a speed boost. They can always, come back and join you guys, okay? Great. Does everyone understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
If we're giving on both sides, we lose. We need to make sure if we're giving on one, we take on the other, yeah? If we don't do that, we're losing. So because you walk backwards, Juge, they're through the choke, and now they've grabbed us first, and we've had the map space. We've had the whole map, and they've walked through and grabbed us first. She's solo, bolo, aura farming grabbed you guys, walking through the choke. We don't want that, ever, okay? And we've lost the fight. We've gone for another grav noon. And, you guys have seen that you shouldn't be losing that, no?
Yeah.
Yep.
So let's just make sure we do the correct stuff. Like, again, it's just the one little thing. You have pretty decent positioning, but when it comes down to the crunch time, maybe you don't calm it correctly, maybe you don't know what you're supposed to do. Now you know, it's just about putting it into practice. Selmer, if you're being pushed by a Reaper Lucio and you have your Lucio with you, you say, oh, they're taking space pretty hard on left. Yeah? As soon as I hear that, a flick goes off in Juju's brain. He goes, I'm taking right side, is what he says, as he walks in with the grab.
As well.
Yeah?
Oh, I love that.
Yo, I love that too. Look at that move though.
Yeah.
Oh, he's alright, my bad.
But yeah. So, a lot of this VOD has been about where we want to use ults and how we want to use ults, okay?
Yep.
Your plans, I'm going to say this one more time, your plans, perfect. Some of your positioning, really decent, yeah? Better than some other teams I've seen at higher ranks, okay? but when it comes down to your execution and your hands, you're losing them. You know, you've got some nubs sometimes. You've got some fingers, like you've got your sticks. You know, so you get in these positions and you just talk about you want to use your ult first, and when you're doing it, you will win the game so fast. Yeah. Great, awesome. Hopefully this has been helpful for you guys, because I think you guys can see yourself doing good shit, and you can see yourself actively inting the game. Yeah.
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 So yeah, if we cut down on that, you're perfect. You're. I'll see you guys in no time in the bloody. I mean, I guess I'm expert because I guess I have to coach my OWCS team an expert. But like, yeah, see you guys in no time there.
Wait, let's go out there.
Oh, beep. Sorry, car outside.
George, were you trying to say something?
It was a car crash. Yeah, do you want to say something?
Right?
Your mic is like really low and
Yeah,
Yeah,
your mic's
what
fine right now.
like playing on me? Whatever.
It
Bro,
sounds
you are
you're
like
underwater.
70 meters, yeah, down in the deep.
It's fine.
Can I go ring now, guys? Is it?
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it okay for me to go
VOD
ring?
is over. VOD is over. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh,
Good luck
thanks for
in
helping.
your
Yeah,
rings.
thank
Good
you,
luck in your
PnR.
scrims. Good luck in everything.
Thank you,
I'll
man.
see you guys
Thank
next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, see you now. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you, thank you. Alright, see you guys soon.
Bye. See ya.